Play with y'all, huh? I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater, call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go.
It's a rainy day north of the border here in Toronto, but the roof at Rogers Centre will keep us good and dry. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Marcus Stroman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping into the box, number 1. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Baltimore, the shortstop, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Dan Straley will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Here's Eric Sogard, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. Is down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now batting, number 13. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken, the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even .240 for the year. 17 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here's the 0-2. This is popped up. Davis in foul ground, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled away.
Can you sub to me? PLZZ.
Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Thanks.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, batting a robust .350. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way.
I will sub to.
What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and fight.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Stroman, a 27-year-old, he was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And here's Renato Nunez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hernandez going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Rowdy Tellez the next at bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 44.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Freddie Galvis will be next. Bottom of the second here with no score. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball.
Hernandez over at second. Galvis is over at first with one away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Grounded to third. Nunez right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Sogard. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 offering. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now in the box, Jesus Sucre. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Drury gloves it. And there's out number 2. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mancini giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. The bases are empty here with two gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball well outside. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. digging in to try it again. Number 1 back to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for the
lineup
Orioles,
as they're still looking
the
for their
shortstop,
first base runner in this
number
one.
1.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now batting.
What's even more
Number
important
6.
is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peralta carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The shortstop, Freddie.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Brandon Drury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eric.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Jansen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 64.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Strike called. 2-1.
2-1.
base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 13. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Two balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder, number 16.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So stepping in, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Mancini on second. Trumbo on at first with nobody out. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in now, Hanser Alberto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mullins sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Hit back up the middle. Alberto fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 1. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Sogard moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, David Peralta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Trey Mancini would be next. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count pitch home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Jays lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Brandon Drury
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Mullins is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 to him now. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
3-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Clearly fooled there on the slider. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The catcher.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Men on third with 2 down. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And he has come through. Extra bases. And that's going to tie this ball game. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in there.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 1. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gurriel ranging forward, and the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. David Phelps will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 35, David.
Cedric Mullins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to right. Grichuk moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Orioles are on top, 2-1. Paul Fry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Sogard, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fry playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
2 strikes.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Soft liner toward first. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out. Miguel Castro takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. This is line to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, number 13. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in once again, David Peralta is past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Phelps has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-1.
2-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard moves over. 1 down. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Full count now. 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Trumbo is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Orioles lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Peralta. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0-for-7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Peralta going back, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0.
Nope.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up from Rogers Center, and we are tied 2-2. Derek Law will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 64, Derek Law.
So striding forward now, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Galvis is there for it. He's got it one away. Digging in, Jesus Sucre. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Law, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Tellez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Number 1 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, number 1.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Peterson.
Digging in, number 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk it off. Jace Peterson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 29, Jace Peterson.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 1 into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Drilled on the ground is short, right to him. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Eric Sogard. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ready with the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Sogard backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup right. El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the wind, the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tanner Scott comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
66, Tanner Scott.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 13. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta on the move. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Scott, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Borucki takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 56.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, That's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. So if you're wondering about what remains in the Toronto bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they decide to make a switch here. Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. There's Sogard for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Here comes the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Orioles held in check there, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Danny Jansen. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third, and they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Ryan Borucki wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just in Paris, not that FedEx on my neck. I get runway off the ground.